Right mate, Slimeade here, and welcome back to some more Minecraft. Now, I should explain something in a minute. You probably noticed there's now 2 chests in here instead of just 1. And there's these as well. I've actually done some off-camera mining, and by that I actually mean I completely recorded the full process. To show you that I didn't obtain the diamonds through any of these crazy means that are flashing by on screen right now. Including trading with gnomes, and I also did not will the diamonds into existence by thinking too hard. Same goes for these. Actually, down here in the mine shaft, I actually encountered slimes. Yes, there we go, diamonds. That was the last durability on that pick as well. More! Wait, how did I miss that? Oh, oh! No way! No way! That's rare! That's really rare, that! Wow! Oh my god! I didn't think we'd ever actually get them this early. Wow. Oh my god! Wow! And there's a special way that you gotta beat these guys in this version, is that you've literally got to punch them with your hand, otherwise they don't drop slime balls, I'm pretty sure. Wow. Wow. Oh! And it's the first time I've ever actually seen them in beta in that. So it's a big surprise to me. But not even beta, it's alpha. So, massive surprise to me. Genuinely was not expecting to see it this early into the series. Now, the main reason why I was looking for diamonds is... I thought there was a cow at the door there. The main reason why I was looking for diamonds is because I do eventually want to make pretty much every single block in this version before updating. So that's kind of the plan. I also just want to do these, because it's a lot easier than just jumping up and down the mine shaft, which is what I've been doing. But speaking of this mine shaft, and I was saying about doing these slimes and that, I actually feel like telling a bit of a story. Now, I've played this game for years now, like, I think well over a decade. I've never even realised that. That's crazy, that. And essentially, I didn't actually get the name Slimeade until I think it was around the time Minecraft 1.8 came out. And I was watching tutorials on slime farms. And essentially what happened is, as I was watching tutorials on slime farms and that, because I knew slimes were rare, you know what, I may as well just like dig these down one block first. I knew they were rare. And I thought, you know what, I want a cool name for whenever I have a YouTube channel and that, and Slimeade was like the first thing that came to my mind. And it was because I was drinking limeade at the time while I was watching this video, and I thought, you know what, that works as a name. That you can slot them like names like into each other. The other name, and I've got more sheep to punch. I'm actually growing a collection of wool right now. So we're continuing to punch these guys. But yeah, the other name that I actually considered, and I might hang on to this just in case anything happens, because I did just recently say I was quite mad at YouTube, and there is a 0.001% chance YouTube could just like destroy my channel for being mad at it. But the other name I considered was actually Cyclone, spelt with a PSY. I even considered as well possibly spelling the clone part with a finger, a K as well, just to make it a little bit more unique. Yeah, I am still genuinely considering hanging on to that. I don't have sweeping edge yet. Spiders are hitting me from a distance. How are they doing that? They're activating their Australian power. Oh, that was something that I used to say on a server. That I used to play Minecraft with someone from Australia, and he set up a server. What happened is every single time that I'd fight mobs, they would hit me from like 3 or 4 feet away, and I kept saying it's because the mobs are Australian. They've got like some weird Australian powers. Why did it just do that? I'm thinking about making a bow, which, by the way, in this version, if you're only familiar with newer versions of Minecraft, watch this. This is great, this. And it actually gives a use for move for making stuff out of flint and that, you know, the actual you can just machine gun stuff. It's not particularly powerful, but I mean, what are the skeletons even going to be able to do against it? I'm actually sniping them better than they're sniping me. But yeah. So that was... I almost shot that sheep then, just like reactionary. I'll be taking that. But yeah. I haven't even started what I wanted to do today with the... So we may as well just... Forgot I had all the iron in there. Because it has actually been a while since I played this. And the main reason why is because something quite terrifying happened recently in the family. So that just kind of made me not want to do videos for a few days. But yeah, like I was saying with Minecraft and that, one thing I actually really want to do, to be honest, is tell you guys about a bit of history that I've had with Minecraft. Because like I said, I've been playing this game for well over a decade now, and you know what? I'll put that there. Oh yeah, I was making the I got completely distracted. No way, I actually have all the stuff for the stairs already. Yeah, what's it called? So I wanted to tell a bit of a history of me playing Minecraft and that. So I've been playing it for, like I said, well over a decade now. And like I said, I've played with someone from Australia. But before that, the first time I ever played like Minecraft SMP, I played with a bunch of people from school. And that was a interesting experience because, like, essentially the day the server was set up, it was set up at 10 o'clock at night, and this was during a time whenever I still had to go to bed like early and stuff like that, and before I could just go to bed whenever. And essentially what I accidentally dug that down, and essentially what happened was these other kids had all decided to stay up late. So I played on the server for about an hour, I had to go to bed, and then woke up in the morning. Everyone's got houses, and I'm like hoboing. So I thought, do you know, am I really missing? I'm really missing two. So what I decided to do was I just cut down an entire forest. Because I woke up at like 4 o'clock in the morning, I was that excited to play. It cut down an entire forest. And what I ended up doing from then was I built a massive mansion on the server, and the rest of the people on the server were like, how the hell did you do that in only a few hours? And they were like genuinely surprised at how fast I built this thing. And that was like the first finger, first time playing multiplayer, and it ended up like I was pranking people. I had an entire underground base. And this is like the first time I did redstone. I had an entire lighting thing set up so that whenever it became night, it would light up. And what's it called? Using like the reversing the daylight sensors and that, and they were really impressed whenever I did it. And to be honest, it's nothing really that big, all things considered. It is like really basic redstone that I did. And what I want to do today is I actually want to check out this cave that's back here. We went into it last episode, I believe, but we didn't really do much in here. Why is there a cow in here? Yeah, we didn't really do much in here. We went in, punched the zombie in the mouth. You know, as you do. That's just like normal Slimeade behaviour. Well, actually, no, it's not quite normal Slimeade behaviour, because normally it eat the zombies as well. But in these old versions, you can't even just like rip them apart, which is a big shame if you ask me. But what's it called? So we've got some iron here. Shut up! I love telling cave noises to shut up. So yeah, that happened with the building the. That can't be the same waterfall that was airing at my base, can it? Yeah, so I heard it, not heard it. So on that same server at one point, the update that added horses came out. So this kind of shows like how long the server, well not how long it was, but when it was around and that. Oh, that actually made me jump a bit. You just crammed down here in this tiny cave. Yeah, what's it called? So the horse update came out, and we decided we are going to like restart, and we we're all working as a community, but I wanted to have a I wanted to be in charge of the Nether roof, not Nether roof, Nether portal thing. So I disappeared off, and this was before even the whole penguin thing came in, like before I got the nickname, the socially awkward penguin. And that's actually the reason why I have a penguin avatar on YouTube and pretty much everywhere else. And whenever I'm not using that swim up, this is the problem with the old versions, is it's so hard to just swim up. Yeah, and on that server, I have no clue about how I did it, but something really weird happened, and I was fighting a skeleton underground, like down at a really low Y level or something. This might be tricky to get out of after this old water physics can be quiet. I was honestly, I was hoping this cave was going to be a lot bigger. Oh, I thought that was a skeleton. I was so prepared to just shoot it. But yeah, the fighting the skeleton underground, it was like at lava level, and I think I actually got shot into the lava, and for some reason I fell into the lava, and all my hearts went, but I didn't get like the death screen saying that, you know, you died. Guy wiping his bum on the ground, whatever the thing was. I know it's called an ampersand, I just like calling it the guy wiping his bum on the ground thing. I didn't get that, and what ended up happening is, for whatever reason, the game had just made me completely invincible. So I was walking around, I was in this like, it was a very strange thing that was going on. I was like tilted to one side, and it was bright red. And at the time I had a monkey skin, so it was like playing as a gorilla or something. So all people saw was just this red, like 45-degree angle gorilla coming at him that was just like flickering like mad. And I think someone tried hitting me, and it just phased completely through me. So that was a funny experience. And then there was also, on the same server, they wanted to have both a creative world and a survival world. And what ended up happening was, for some reason, it treated the other dimensions as other worlds. And I got killed in the Nether at one point, I think by zombie pigmen. And the game decided to respawn me on the Nether roof, and I was just stuck up there. I was stuck on the Nether roof for a full week before someone like had to like use admin commands to get me down. And they were genuinely confused as to how the hell I got up there. And it's not the first time that like weird stuff has happened to me on Minecraft either, because like there was also the time I was playing on a different server with someone, and this was more recent. It's that I was playing with someone on Discord, so that already tells you it was more recent. And what ended up happening is we decided to do a bit of end busting. Now, this was the same server that I actually, I was playing with a bunch of people who were played Splatoon with, and this one just kept posting about anime girls, and he kept saying stuff like, "I'm so thirsty." So I filled this entire base with water buckets. With something like, it wasn't even just water buckets, like every single chest was water buckets. There was water bottles. There was at least 2 blocks of water everywhere in this house. And one of the admins of the server came in and said to him, "Holy hell, it's Mahi Mahi up in here." Anyway, the that I pranked. Well, actually, I think they might be trans now, so I think I should call her she. She actually got like she faked being mad. And then whenever I went around to say maybe I took it a bit too far, she's doing donuts in a boat. And then she gets me to jump in the boat and we just start doing like donuts in this boat. And then she yells, "Try fast!" But anyway, what's it called? I was saying about like doing some end busting with this guy, and what's it called? So he invites me to do some end busting. Neither of us had ender pearls, and none of us had any food. But for some reason, I had a minecart on me, so I put a minecart on a track in front of the end gateways, sat in it, and then jumped through the end gateway. And I didn't end up on an end island. I was just somewhere. It was completely black. It wasn't the void. It wasn't the end. It was just this weird thingy that I didn't know where it was. And it just resulted in me just like kind of just being nowhere for this weird amount of time. And I had to relog. And I think I must have entered like some kind of other dimension or something. But it was a strange thing. I didn't even know how it happened or how Minecraft did it. But it happened, and what's it called? If you're wondering why I'm making books, by the way, it's for eventual enchanting when I get around to enchanting. But yeah, I have had some. Do you know what? I may as well tell some what's it called stories of the time that I played with Chaos and Lucario or whatever he goes by now, because he changes his username so frequently. We decided to play on Bedrock Edition, which is like a rarity for me, and we were just playing around on Bedrock, and it resulted in we decided to like go really deep underground. This must have been like 1.12 era, because no, it was 1.13. We went really deep underground, and obviously it's not as deep as it is now. But we'd built a base. We're using soul sand and magma columns, magma blocks to make water columns and that. We're getting up and down from that, and we started harvesting wheat. And there's this guy from a old server that we used to watch, and it was called W92 Badge from the Minecraft server. And in UHC, which also again shows how long ago some of my Minecraft experience goes, Badge got caught in the middle of a tundra with no food, and with the whole UHC thing of natural health regen turned off, he was dying of hunger, and he decided to start growing wheat. And he decided to tell a story about a family that was like dying of starvation in the wilderness, that started trying to grow crops, and then ended it with something like, "Oh, but they all died." And he's narrating this as his character is like starving to death. And for some reason, we just associate Badge with this specific moment of starving in the tundra. So we name. So like in the thing, he was just staring at this wheat and that. So we named the wheat farm that we'd made, the automatic wheat farm, Badge's Wheat Watchers, like a pun on Weight Watchers. And I don't know why, but that really sticks out to me about this thing that we. Did he fire as he died then? Oh yeah, that's something. Bows in this version don't have durability, so we don't have to worry too much about needing more durability. Can I shoot the wool off of a sheep? I want to see if this happens. Yes! Yeah! That's so daft that I love that. Yeah, I have so many daft. In fact, there's another really stupid story that I might tell in the next episode, which I'm just going to record after this because I'm kind of enjoying. This, what's it called? Just this chilled Minecraft, relaxing session thing. I'm just like reminiscing of old Minecraft and that. But yeah, if you like this episode, again, it's kind of an all over the place kind of episode. But if you liked it, don't forget to comment, like, rate, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.